The Lloydminster Rock and Gem Show is coming up at the end of the month, and Stacey Comer has more on what is planned.
There's a special event happening towards the end of November here in Lloydminster, and it's something that's really unique. I've attended these before, and it's just so much fun. It's a gem show, a rock and gem show, and I'm joined today by Chris Roback with Silver Cove. Chris, you are the owner of that, and you are responsible basically for making the show happen. So thank you for joining me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So this event is going to be in Lloydminster, November 29th to December the 1st at the Lloyd X grounds, and it's a rock and gem show. So tell me, what does that mean when people come in the doors? What can they expect?
Yeah, well, Rock and Gem Show basically has anything and everything to do with the rock and mineral industry. Jewels, like you're talking about the faceted gemstones, the jewelry, the mineral specimens, the fossils, the bead strands, anything really gem related, even gem trees and carved gemstones, and all kinds of different avenues when it comes to the gem and mineral industry. You'd find at the event.
So when you are going and looking at the different booths there, is there an opportunity to purchase some of these, and are there educational opportunities as well?
Yeah, there certainly is. I mean, everything at the show has a price tag on it. I mean, there's things up there that are, 50 up to $15,000 for some of the items that are on the tables, but they start at a buck. So we kind of try to cover the entire part of the industry. Yeah, there's definitely an educational side of things as well. Because we do a lot of our own mining, you're going to see things at the event that you won't see anywhere else. And I mean, definitely asking questions, talking with some of the staff and some of the other vendors are definitely a great way to learn more about the items that are for sale on the tables, as well as some of the items that are just there in general, for sure.
I've attended these before, and I was so impressed when I walked in because it wasn't really what I expected. You mentioned the part about fossils. When I attended, there was some fossilized, I think it was trilobites that they had in stone, and it's just so interesting. So, how do you bring all these different facets of people together for an event like this?
Oh, that's the fun part. Because gem and mineral vendors are specialized niche markets. So I mean, sometimes to track down some of these vendors, they come from far away. Like I have some vendors that will come from as far away as Ontario to some of our events. It's very difficult to find some of these vendors, and when we do find them, we tend to hold on to them because they're pretty precious, literally. Um, but you'll find vendors at these events that do wire wrapping, beadwork, silversmithing, a huge range of different types of vendors you'll find at our events that specialize in all kinds of different facets of the industry. That's for sure.
And you are looking for a few more vendors for the Lloydminster show. So, how can people, if they are interested in
Yeah.
joining the show and being part of it, how do they apply for that?
Hey, just log on to cangems.ca. Once again, to cangems.ca, and you can apply the applications online and just fill it out and send it in.
Is there a charge to get into the event as well, an admission fee?
Yeah, we're charging $3 a head to get in, and it's $7 per family.
All right. Well, again, this is just it's if you haven't been before, it's really hard to kind of articulate how cool it is when you walk in and you see all these different things. And one thing I'd like to mention too is this is definitely something for all ages. Like you see some of the younger kids there that are interested in what they might think are rocks, but it turns out to be a quartz or some other different minerals. So this is definitely a family friendly event, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the event this year is actually much larger than any of the previous Lloydminster shows we've ever hosted. It's over 375 tables. That's a lot. So whether you're a farmer that likes to pick up shiny rocks out of their fields, or you're a homemaker that lives in town that likes to make jewelry, or you're a hobbyist mineral collector, or maybe a home decor designer, there's something for everybody at this event.
And also might be a good unique idea for Christmas presents for those hard to buy for people. You could definitely find something that is out of the ordinary if you have trouble deciding what you could buy for certain family members as well.
It, isn't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want a fossilized piece of poop in their stocking, right?
Well, it's one way to send a message for sure, I guess.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much again for joining me, Chris. I appreciate it. So once again, that is November 29th to December 1st at the Lloyd X. And if people are looking for more information just on the show, and like you said, if you wanted to apply as a vendor, where is the best to find all that information online?
Yeah, you just log on to cangems.ca, and the application is online, and fill her out and send her in.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And we will see you here at the end of November.
You bet. Thank you.